Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another night of Element Squad Scrims. Got a great show for you today. Got some great practice to get done, and I have my friend over here, Man of Class. How you doing today, buddy?
Men of Class, more like Men of Tempest. It's going to be a great night for Tempest tonight. I can feel it already, OSK. It's going to be great. Actually, great night for all classes because, like we saw on Monday, any class has the potential to pop off and win games, and squads that should be no different, especially when you all have to pick different classes. So, we're going to be seeing, again, a lot of variety and probably a lot of different things popping off, and I'd love to see it.
Absolutely. I think that was the first time that we actually had all six classes win a
Yeah.
game in Scrims.
Now we're going to go to Hermaeus Mora and Crawley, where they already have lost one of their teammates, unfortunately. So they'll still have to try and get as far and get as many exiles as they potentially can. And they're already straight away into a fight. Let's see who this wonderful group of players is. Running that runic fluency with the fortitude is Hermaeus Mora. Didn't take that much damage as a result, and has the tracking, of course, on as a skill for that Frostborn class. So we'll definitely know where everyone's going to be coming from. Nice shots hitting, not quite getting as much damage on them as they wanted, and now they're in close range with Stone Shaper. Gets a nice disrupt on player number 38. Hermaeus Mora cannot be stopped just yet, and now it's an even playing field because now it's a 2v2. And they can capitalize on that by Crawley now going in and trying to keep them busy. Not let that exile be, or let that disrupt be negated. That's straight to Hermaeus Mora trying to go after it. Has that stone in the offhand too, so we'll definitely be able to do a little bit of damage with that if they get too close. Stone Shaper, of course, a nice one. The exile does come out on player number 38, and I think that's just going to be, yeah, that's actually just going to be a bleed out or something. I don't really know what happened there because I don't think they actually deleted the squad, did they?
Oh, this might be a third party, actually. You can see in the kill feed there that Bagel Master got a little exile just above that, and it looks like player number 38 got registered there just after. So maybe it was a third party coming in, getting a split squad,
maybe
all the way exiled. That's the only thing that I can imagine here, because it definitely wasn't Crawley Reigns. But look at this. We're having Hermaeus Mora being approached on very, very quickly. He doesn't like being slapped in the back, but he does like lining up the snipes there for the front side. Needs to be careful of this fracture here to the left, but he is lining up all the shots. Not gonna miss, not gonna really hit anything right there, but is landing the stone slam. Sees him on the left, trying to land up the snipe, and there it is. Bagel Master on the third party there for that last little member is going to go ahead and go down, and now Hermaeus Mora has the advantage here against this Tempest. Needs to be a little bit careful with how he approaches here. Maybe he goes for the thirst. Maybe he goes ahead and tries the reset here. Either way, he's going to get this little shield up. He doesn't really have to, you are correct, but look at this. He is trying to land up a nice little snipe. He is on the Tempest here. Maybe he can get him towards the floaty part of it. That stone's going to be a little bit of a hindrance, but that snipe is not. That's another stone slam. One more snipe. Going to be extinguished by the fireball, but he has another shot here. Is he going to land it? Is he going to go ahead? And the answer is no. Rusko going to go ahead and make Hamura sit down. And Crawley Rain is now the lone member of the squad. Will he be able to take this out? Oh, no. You can see Rusko. Either he went down to the zone or that's a fracture death. I caught it just off camera. That must have been the zone.
Actually, I'm not sure. It could have actually been both because it's such a close call there, but they take a lot of damage. I don't know if they're going to be able to get out of that. Hermaeus Mora and Gravy Train. Gravy Train is actually going out of that. Gravy Train is probably it is. That's I just noticed that.
Gravy Train. No, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. It's Gravy Train.
We know there's a duo in there because that's Hermaeus Mora and Gravy Train. Even though Gravy Train has just been eliminated. So 2 full squads in Hermaeus Mora. That's what we're looking at most likely here.
Yeah, it looks like it. We'll have to see how that plays out for them as Takeo Cookie is going to take up a defensive position on the other side of the cliff there. I bet they would really like to get on that sort of pointed rock there, but we're going to see Solar Bear take a few shots out here, get the teleport reposition, and oh, look at the damage on that fire. That's 43. Hermaeus Mora going to die to the zone. Nice little force from Solar Bear, and now it'll be a 1 squad versus 1 squad situation. And looks like Solar Bear on the lower part of the zone here. He will need to try to reposition to land all those snipes. Looking to land the teleport up here. And look at that. The mass flash freeze. The Frozen's coming out. And the fireball damage to boot. He does have, it is his own flash freeze, so he can go ahead and re-enter. And now he has this man on the ropes. He is going to go ahead and go down. And I do believe that it is 2 more targets to go, lining up the snipe. It's about to be 1 more. And just like that, it's a 3v1. I don't know if Team Takeo Cookies can make it out of here. And it looks like they will not. Wonderful will take Boosh out for the win. I do have to say it's a little bit of some... It's a little bit suspect on a Musty Threat Dill. You have to imagine the zone's not ticking very much. There's only 1 more area that can happen. And I'll just leave it to your imagination, but we see Bear God's going to go ahead and take out one full squad. Looks like one exile per member. And now we have ARG in a bit of an engagement here. Stone Shaper's Paradise is what I call this one. And we see Joker on the Stone Shaper himself. Now ARG Karuru looking to play the long game with these fireballs. Not going to really get anything. You have to imagine he is looking to reposition as much as possible. These long-range fireballs not really going to land anything significant. As I say that, he lands one direct hit, so that's going to be one enemy's fire or one enemy's shield all the way melted off. Now we see him try to pick a long-range fight with a Frostborn. A little bit suspect, but we'll see how it works out for him. Trying to play the poke game, trying to get a little bit closer. Very hesitant to burn the spring step, but we are going to see that there. Lowest cooldown in the game. We'll see how that plays out for him as we're approaching. It is going to get ticked a little bit by the toxic puddles, and now looking to close the distance. There's his opportunity. There is his window. He just needs to fit it right through the hole, and let's see if he can do it. Let's get a little bit of Dragonfire action going on, a little bit of Ignite, and a little bit of Exile. That's going to be a nice disruption.
Yeah, still has two teammates on the ground, is trying to heal up first, but definitely has to go for those resurrections fairly soon. Otherwise, this will be a troubling situation. And the longer you wait, the more opportunity for third party comes in, especially when you see that player being disrupted behind you. I was getting the res off, trying to deny the exile. Yep, exactly. The exile is not going to come out after that disrupt onto ARG Juanchito, who's still on the ground. And he will be able to get away from this, or at least a little bit, while this fire is going down. Maybe gets taken up by Joker or Kururu while this fight's being executed. But yeah, they get them back up. Yeah, it's just Kururu shooting at it, and then the communication is good. So far, this ARG squad communication and rotation as a result has been very clean.
Yeah, definitely. And we see him rotating so fast up this mountain. It's like they know, they smell the blood, and one Cheeto going to go ahead and get that final snipe onto his opponent.
Should still be looking at a decent chance of getting that.
Oh my!
Whoa! Are flying. Like
Do you see the boulders?
Yeah, no, I hear you. I see. 9 boulders.
9
boulders.
3
Are
shadow
you
steps.
at this? Yep.
Man, about to see some cheese.
Okay. Wait. Imagine if he had a flight rune. He could fly all the way up into the zone and just chuck 9 boulders down with accretion.
We do have a little bit of action brewing here. A little bit of boulder action. I wonder if they're going to save it for the last one. You have to imagine they want to save it for the last resort. They don't want to waste it too early and then give up a game because of it. Now we will be keeping the high ground here, floating in the sky, trying to stay away from this lightning, but it's not going to be enough. Hermaeus Mora going to go back to Oblivion with all his knowledge, and he will be out of this game. But we have Bastion LMAO trying to land a cheeky little Frostborn cheese snipe through the firewall. Not going to land that time, but looking for the next one. Now he is going to opt for the reset. Maybe a little bit of Dragonfire action coming out from that Toxic Cloud, I would imagine. Going to go ahead and drop it down, and there it is. A little bit of damage being taken, though. Has to be a little bit careful. Going to go ahead and float for that snipe. Not going to connect there. Another opportunity coming out for him. The Tundra doing dividends, and that's one Cheeto. Going to go ahead and go down. Excellent big brain play coming out from Bastion LMAO. Going to go ahead and res up his teammate while Radish is going to go ahead and get the rest of that action going. Now he has to be careful. Radish is pretty low, so we will have to keep an eye on that. But look at this. We have a res teammate coming up here. The snipe coming out. That's all the shield gone. Just health remaining. Will he go ahead and find the snipe? He will! That is going to be Ikililililo. Going to go ahead and go down in the name, in the kill feed. And now we're looking at Bastion on this high ground position against 9 boulders. Will he pull this one out? That will be the question.
Well, iKill just gets res back up, so that's at least something that's just going to be turned around, and both squads just needed to heal up a little bit. iKill will just go in straight away again, though, with that Ice Lance. I have done the other monitors, so that's why I'm able to tell you. But Bastion LMAO fighting against his twin brother, both running the same skin, both are in the Frostborn. Only real difference between those two guys is going to be the fire and the toxic offhands, but iKill is still looking for those snipes. Hits one. It's a beautiful one, actually, onto a third party. That's actually a different team that's there. There's 3 teams now in this area. And with 11 players left, that's finally an exile that comes out onto ARG Juanchito. There goes ARG Kururu. That's another squad eliminated. That means we're actually in a place where we have some broken squads still going on. That's been a trend tonight, OSK. Full squads not making it to the final circle. At least not only.
I'll tell you what, this is going to be a very big moment for Team KW. Look at the blind fire coming out, by the way. Nice stone. And now we're looking at just a little bit of kiting coming out from Cam. That's a lot of boulders going to go to waste. Thankfully, he will keep the charges there. Let's see if he keeps them on res. This is actually something I haven't tested myself, so I'm about ready to see if this works out for him. But that would be a big loss coming out from Team KW if they let Cam Sucks go to waste. Now let's see if he keeps it here, and it looks like he will. So you do keep the charges if you get res. I'm a caster and I didn't know that. Look how great I am. But anyway, Cam Sucks looking to rotate just around this little bit of rock. And Deadcore going to go take out ARG, so that will be ARG taken out. One member of Radis Kitchen is going to go ahead and get down, and look at that. That's going to be the cleanup. Bastion LMAO going to either die to the zone or die to the fracture. I believe that's the zone that time. He will be taken out, so now it's just squad v squad, and we're about to see the boulders fly. Let's get it going.
Yeah, it should be. Boulders are definitely going to start flying from Cam right now. It still has 2 in the pocket. Already used 7 of those 9, maybe more, with a recharge coming out here and there. But yeah, that Corpse, Iko, and Shazzy Baby already eliminated, and that is a squad win. The 9 boulders didn't come out in quick succession, but they definitely aided to that victory. What a use of Knowledge Potion from KW.
He's not running Harmony on his Frost. So we'll have to see how that works out for him. Maybe he is the full long range. Maybe he will go ahead and land the stun, land the CC, but that's going to be some CC onto him. Wishing he had some Harmony, but that's also really good aim coming out from Hermaeus Mora. Going to snipe off the Fortitude as well. Let's see if he can follow up with some excellent snipes. Going to go ahead and miss 2 of them though, but he does have all the tools to reposition if he wants to. Can get some better angles, and he will try to get some through the window saying, hello, neighbor. Here's a nice little ice lance, and here is some damage for your troubles. Let's see how it works out for him.
Yeah, definitely quite some damage coming out here onto Hermaeus Mora. That's going to use the teleport to get away. Double charge to completely confuse their enemies, while, of course, they have 2 teammates that can take that brunt of the damage for them. Nice to see when you are Hermaeus Mora in order to be able to get away from things. Now going to be able to help out from range with, of course, the tracking feature on that Frostborn class, and just the general range that it has. Doesn't have the greatest gauntlets in the game, of course, with the common conduit still, common lightning, but they are able to take Take Cookies through Delicious Wet Fish, a squad that we see do very well. So I'm kind of ashamed to see him go out this early, but that's how it goes. You know, if all these teams are so evenly matched, you cannot always be the last team left, because someone's got to die first, you know? This is how it is.
Yeah, you know, someone always has to be first and someone has to be last, but you know, my father always told me, if you ain't first, you're last, son. But it looks like Kill and Deadcore definitely not going to be last today. Deadcore living on 1 HP, a little bit of shield left. And yes, I stole that from Talladega Nights, but I don't care. It's a great movie and I love it very much. And Solar Bear already there. Going to go ahead and take control of this tower, of this little castle area, just on the outside of Gritfell, trying to land a little bit of damage. Not going to get anything for his troubles, though. Going to dash away, try to line up this snipe. No angle is present, so we will opt for the reset.
Reset coming out right there. Brymer is getting so much value in this game so far. We're going to be Solar Bear, Pingu, and Wonderful trying to have a little bit of a fight here around this border area, this border fortress next to Crickfeld. And they're making good use of the high ground, at least. Well, Solar Bear definitely is. We don't know if Solar Bear is just immaculate with their positioning. Again, showing that. Dropping now down below the player. Gets the flash freeze off to protect their own surroundings a little bit more. And then just goes again to use the alacrity to take distance. Solar Bear does not want to fight up close. And that's very understandable. I mean, you are that Frostborn player, but is now getting just jumped on, like actually nuked on, does able to debate them, gets away from that one, and then a Solar Bear just escaping a very troublesome situation because they were 1 shot away, still get finished off, and that is actually Bastamio, Radish, and Electric Biscuits finishing that one off. Only 5 spots in the game, and OSK, this is heating up fast. It's interesting, right? Because there is definitely a broken squads again once in the last circle. I mean, KW is technically not a broken squad since they just only have 2 players in the first place. But yeah, they are running with that duo instead of a trio.
Oh,
and it also
boy.
means that players left. There has to be more, but it's Bowie cut trying to trying to go after another player. Gets a nice shot onto Lilox. Yo, that will not be a fun experience for them. They're just behind the building trying to heal, man. They have families. They just wanted to take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. Bullcut says no 44 times, and that will be Camsuck's taking out Gravy Train, leads the disruption in the kill feed too. Yeah, I mean, the numbers are dwindling a little bit. We've still got 12 players left, and the circle is definitely shrinking fast here on the Gritfeld.
Yeah, and looks like Bowl Cut is thinking the way I am. I really hate stairs, and he's hating it for blocking his Toxic Slap. And now it looks like he found himself a nice dominant position, trying to get a little snipe, but it's going to be Electric Biscuit with the pickup onto that kill, as now Bowl Cut looking to reposition. A little bit of a reset going on, a little bit of health to get back, but he'll be right back in the action here very, very soon, looking for any way to get around this flatter area. Definitely doesn't want to hang around here. Going to shadow step off to the mountain here, try to find a nice little staggered platform, as now looking for a snipe, looking for any sort of action he can get. Pops the Fortitude onto his opponent. Very nice trade there on the resource. And now looks like Kill going to go ahead and take out Bastion. Lovell going to take out Electric Biscuit. And now it's just one more to go. Can we get this last little exile onto Radish? That's going to be the question in this engagement here. We do have Bowl Cut with a lot of confidence. The rest of his team is up and looking for a snipe. Can he get it? Not going to land anything. Twice will be the miss. Now looking to reset, regrouping with his team here. Keep in mind that Electric Biscuit is completely thirsted, but Bastion is still up. So there is a little bit of leeway for Team Radish Kitchen coming in to this final circle. Now we'll have to see how they rotate out. Looks like we have a little bit of ground to cover here to the eastern side of Gritfeld. A little bit of green in that mini-map for the final zone. And a lot of green coming out for Bowl Cut as he is looking for some Outbreak. Let's see if he can land some, Mana Class.
I mean, probably eventually we'll be able to. There's plenty of health to do, so even when they go down, they'll probably have dealt some damage before that. But right now they're looking for those next players. KW has taken out a few more players, but is also on a lot of fire themselves. Of course, still only 2 of them left. And this is another squad that we've seen around Lovell, Ballcut, and Joshua. Lovell actually running the a very classic 2-2-2 build at this stage, or 2-2-3-2, I guess. The fervor, recovery, and the focus mana on the Pyromancer ice the offhand, while Ballcut is running also the ice the offhand, but is actually going with the Toxicologist because, of course, you have to have different classes. And for that reason, is also running Recklessness and the Runic Fluency instead of the other 2. Is now taking a very nice slap straight away onto Cam is 1 HP. That's a disrupt that comes out. Bastion LMAO dying probably to the zone. Presumably what happened right there. And it will be KW Chaos taking down Reddish and Dead Corpse. Another squad eliminated out of the game. Only 3 versus 2 left. That's KW versus Bullcut, Lovell, and well, they just win. They're just gonna take it out. That was a chaotic ending there.
What a beautiful way to put that. They just win. Exactly. Bowl Cut with the best hairstyle coming out right here, saying, look at me whip. Look at me slap. I'm going to get all of this toxic spray onto you, and you're not going to get away from it.